Hey, thank you all for tuning in to Sports Parlay and Crypto. Let's get into it tonight. So, here they're talking about the XRP price rebounds, but there's been some things going on with XRP from what I've been, looking into here. They're saying in the past 24 hours, it went up to 2.4%. So it's kind of right around the 52, 53 cents. Like, hey, this is the time to still get in. I did realize that the SEC, I believe, filed an appeal. Um, yeah, they said the SEC did go ahead and file an appeal. I was kind of hoping that, the last video that I had posted that they would figure this all out. But again, you all, this is why I was saying, if you're going to be an investor in XRP, this is what I was saying. This is how you know that XRP is very promising. Because to have this amount of just trying to stop the XRP, yeah, that lets you know it has a promising future. So pretty much the SEC did, file an appeal with the Ripple. They still feel like that is not a security. Well, they want to continue the appeal to say the XRP was not a security. Based on the title, it says XRP price rebounds, but major twist lies ahead. As usual. Yeah. It's just almost, I hate to say this, you all, it's almost like I don't know what else to say. It's just clear as day that they're just trying to not let us investors make money off this, because they know if they do, people can really make some money off of it. It would be a great wealth transfer from those of more of a lower middle class, can kind of get into upper mobility. So here's some positive news here. Um, they've been talking about with Bitwise and Canary Capital are now pushing for a spot XRP ETF product in the US. They're saying that the coin has what it takes to benefit from growing institutional investors' interest. Besides this, advances on the XRP ledger might also benefit XRP in more than one ways. So I already hold some spot Bitcoin ETFs through Bitwise. Don't forget to do your due diligence. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I've done some of my research on Bitcoin ETF. So that's something else you might want to look into in the XRP ETF. I do think ETFs are a good, safe way. I feel like they're more of a long term investment than short term. Yeah, most crypto is long term, you know. Don't forget to look into Shiba Inu. There was some developments that they were gonna start doing with Shiba Inu, so I do suggest looking into that as well. Here I did want to share with you all. Um, Here again, they're saying the Ripple CEO they slam. I guess they just kind of not happy with the SEC for ignoring the XRP ruling. They feeling like, well, by SEC, I guess, decided to file another appeal. They feel like the SEC is just overstepping their boundaries. They're being too. They're trying to put too much of their power, and that's what I'm saying, you all. Yes, you look into the XRP Bitcoin, XRP Ledger, the XRP ETFs, but I still would try to hold some XRP, because to have this go on and I mean, this lets me know SEC knows. They know. They gotta know the power behind just having XRP crypto. They know how cheap it is, and they like, you all don't even be surprised when the people who are on this case have some damn XRP. You know, um, I feel like this is one of these situations, and again, this is just my opinion. Um, it's gonna be one of those that's gonna take a while, but you need to go ahead and just still buy and buy and buy, and still keep up with the XRP ledger and still keep up with the XRP if they're gonna do a spot XRP ETF. Because either way, you still need to diversify your portfolio. It's good to have XRP, look into the XRP ledger and what they're gonna do, and the spot XRP ETFs. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket or whatnot. But you know, I'm just here to share the news with you all because yes, you can see even the CEO is accusing the SEC for just overreaching on the lawsuit. He seemed like to me that it's saying here the Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has continued to strongly oppose the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, aka SEC, particularly regarding its ongoing legal actions concerning the XRP and an appeal tied to the Ripple's case. So the team Ripple, they're going to be watching closely, and they're going to try their best to hold the SEC accountable. So here they've been talking about, I guess, the Ripple's CEO's reaction. His reaction was also followed by a lawsuit that was filed by a crypto derivative platform, I guess known as Bitnomo, Bitnomo Exchange LLC. They filed a suit against the SEC to prevent them overreaching their statutory authority, asserting joint jurisdiction over Bitnomo's XRP future contracts. So I guess, so here they're saying, responding to this statement on social media X, Garland House expressed his frustration on Friday. A new low for a renegade agency many thought couldn't sink further. The SEC now believes it can operate above the law, ignoring a court's ruling that XRP isn't a security. So I guess, the court was over here saying XRP isn't a security. And in other words, the CEO is saying, hey, no, 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 no. They're trying to go above the law and saying that it's not. They're not even following their own laws. I can see that. Anytime you have the low income and middle class trying to get some wealth, the government will find a way. They will find a way. They can only do so much. So I guess this other company that is a derivative crypto here, Bitnomo Exchange LLC, they're filing a suit against them saying, hey, you all are overdoing this. This is not right. And I guess they kind of hold XRP future contracts. So I guess that company that I just mentioned, they do XRP future contracts. And they also feel the same way. SEC is pretty much saying, and also the CFT, I guess they feel like the XRP futures are not securities either. But hey, you all, this is how the crypto world goes with the government. They're trying to regulate it. They just don't want too many people to come up and get wealth off of it. Me personally, I do feel like XRP is a security, and I think they did everything right. I think what it really boils down to, you all, is that XRP was about to get hooked up with some good bankers and some other great investors, and they were going to use it. They were going to peg it, the XRP, as far as you're going to have to use it for transaction purposes. You all will probably have to go back to some of my old videos, but I did talk about where some of these banks, you would have to have XRP to make certain exchanges, or like if you was going to Cash App, international, you would have to use XRP. Like XRP was going to do its thing. It was going to be a very good utility. And as usual, the government or somebody else is going to find a way to put a speed bump. Let's just use that word. They're gonna use some YouTube friendly words, YouTube and TikTok friendly words. They always want to put a speed bump to things. Now, as you can see here, they say Ripple has maintained that XRP is not a security. And in July 2023, it says that Ripple did win partial victory with the district judge, Anelisa Torres. She ruled that programmatic sales of XRP on the public exchanges, it did not constitute as securities. That's not true. It is a security, but you know. But however, they said she ruled that the direct sales to institutional investors could be considered securities. Now, you see the play, you all see how it has to be institutional investors. And those are people like your banks, the schools, and governments like that. But not on public ones like people like me and you. Now, they did say SEC filed a formal notice of appeal against Judge Torres' ruling earlier this month, promoting that Ripple to file a cross appeal. These legal disputes reflect broader clashes between the SEC and the crypto industry over regulatory authority. Ripple's legal counsel, led by Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderati, has also raised concern over the SEC's actions, suggesting they may challenge constitutional boundaries regarding the scope of the agency's power. This is going to be an ongoing and ongoing. But I don't know, y'all. It just lets me know that XRP XRP is gonna still be a good one. It's just gonna be one of the ones that you're just gonna have to keep an eye on. Keep investing if you want to. If you want to look into the XRP ledger. If you want to kind of wait and see what they're gonna do with the XRP ETF, you can. But I'm gonna continue to buy, and I'm just gonna continue to just stay on top of it. All right, y'all. Let's talk about Diddy. I know so much stuff has gone on with Diddy, you all. I'm sorry I have not been able to be consistent with you all with this. But what's been going on here, they're talking about the Sean Diddy Combs. Now he's been accused of some more sexual assaults, 6 new assaults. And they're saying one is included as an alleged victim. Now, out of that 6, one is included as an alleged victim. All right. Now, the other 5, they must be adults. But somewhere else I read, they said that these new lawsuits, these new victims are male. So, this happened today on Monday. They are stating here that the suits were all filed anonymously by a John Doe and a Jane Doe plaintiff in federal court in the Southern District of New Orleans. They say the lawsuit range in allegations that in some instances include rape. I'm so sorry, I can't say that. Include raping, SA, and drugging of drinks. They said at least the 2 of the alleged assaults took place at Combs' white parties between 1998 and 2006. All 6 plaintiffs are seeking compensatory and punitive damages. These lawsuits are part of the expected wave of litigation against Combs. They're trying to say there are at least 120 alleged victims. So this is pretty serious. This is for Diddy. At the end of the day, I think a lot of us know that there's been parties. All these elites have parties. So I feel like everybody don't need to be so hard on Diddy, because he's just one of many of the elites. He's one of many of the 1% or the 5%. No matter what race, they all doing it. I shouldn't say most of them are doing this, not all of them, or they know someone. I just feel like, really, the crime is not the baby oil. The crime is not him having these freak off parties, aka just parties and everybody's being sexual. Everybody, I feel like a lot of us have to stop acting like we have never been in parties where all you do is drink, smoke, and have fun and party and all those other things. But these people are the rich and famous, so you already know they're on another level. They have many resources. Um, so um, he's been accused, six more now, and these are men. And now we're also finding out there's minors involved. Um, they are saying that one of the John Does is definitely saying that when he was at a white party or whatnot, one of those all white parties, that the alcoholic drinks were laced with drugs. Before he was forced inside a van, and then he was sexually assaulted by Combs. So that's something that, I feel like that's something that the YouTube streets, the social media streets, been saying. They've been saying this about P Diddy. It's really, really sad. They're saying that Mr. Combs approached these plaintiffs, and Combs forced him to perform oral sex. Um, they're saying that here there's two allegations of raping. One complaint is a 19-year-old college student. She's considered Jane Doe. Her and a female friend. It was at a photo shoot. They were talking about how they were at an exclusive after party of Combs. And they were saying how he became more aggressive, and he ordered Miss Doe's friend to perform oral sex on him, or else he would have them both killed. Whoa. Wow. But I know this is the YouTube TikTok world. We can't go too much, too freaky, I should say. But they're also saying that Jane Doe felt uncomfortable and very confused. And basically he was being violent and struck her in the head, put her against the wall. Like this is pretty serious. And then I guess in another alleged sexual assault by Combs, they were saying by two other men. And these two men are saying the effects of the drinks were immediate and overwhelming, that these drinks overwhelmed them, their mind, and it made them very vulnerable. Not be able to defend themselves and not to be able to be in their right mind to make those decisions. That's what some of these people do. Now with Comb, I have to say everything's allegedly, but then again, do I have to say allegedly? Since I'm just gonna say allegedly, because at the end of the day, he's not been due process in a court. So this is where everybody got to learn to start saying allegedly, because he does have to go through court and prove his innocence. So also they're saying that the plaintiff was paralyzed, feeling as if he was trapped in his own body. The complaint stated he distinctly recalls Sean Combs, above him, naked at one point during the assault. This is crazy. I don't know, y'all. This is crazy.